Hey y'all, so I'm hanging out in my kitchen right now, which is usually one of my work areas during the day, just so that I'm up and about and moving around and not being too sedentary. But the important part of this is that I was actually about to do um, some other work and I was going through some mail and I got some mail from Lowe's because I'd ordered some seeds. So I decided, just again on the fly per my usual, to show y'all my most recent seed haul. So check it out. Here we have a bunch of seeds. So I thought it was interesting too because here recently it seems like I remember in past years that Lowe's didn't really let you order seeds online. And now it seems like they are allowing you to do so. So I just wanted to share with y'all before I kind of catalog these away that I've ordered a bunch of random things because honestly, what I've found that I've had to do is kind of add things and then I'll end up removing them whenever they're not, like it'll tell me at checkout that they're not in stock or that they're not able to ship. So I'll just add things and then remove them out whenever I am not able to process my order so that it can ship. This may make no sense at all. So basically, I have maybe like 10 or 15 things in the cart, and it'll say, this item is no longer available. Return to your cart to remove this item. Instead of just doing, like I would hope, like Amazon will do and say, this item has been removed from your cart because it's no longer available. So if somebody from Lowe's watches this, y'all should really update your system. Just take it out of my cart and let me check out instead of making me go back and remove it manually, because that sucks. But anyway, I ordered a lot of different flower seeds because I'm still working on completely doing landscaping for our yard. But what I am going to be doing is revamping my seed storage and separating out things that say that they are container varieties or dwarf, because I'm going to separate those and really make my own AeroGarden seed storage notebook. So this is a candy tuft, some snapdragon seeds because I do like having snapdragons down here in New Orleans. I love, love, love my zinnia seeds, so I got some more zinnias. Tomatoes. I am very much a cherry tomato girl. My husband is not really a big fan of tomatoes, period, but he will eat a cherry tomato, preferably over like a cutting tomato. I think it's a texture thing for him. And I have noticed with my little girl as well. Now she is 16 months, so we cut them up into quarters for her just to avoid any kind of choking issue or choking hazard. But she seems to like the texture of cherry tomatoes more so than table cutting tomatoes as well. So I got some of these to grow. I don't think this is a container variety, but I may try to germinate some of these and maybe grow one in my bounty or my farm. I have a yellow pear tomato because I do like pear tomatoes, and we had some of these growing at the community garden and they grew really well, so I wanted to try to grow some at home. Some chives. I do have some chives growing in the garden. Oh Lord, in one of my arrow gardens already, but I wanted to get some more seeds to try just to have some other options. Some salad bowl greens, another container variety, so that will go into the arrow garden collection. I did speak with my husband today. I think I mentioned in the previous video that I didn't have any hot pepper seeds or that I hadn't started any hot pepper seeds. He said he was interested in having some spicier peppers, so I picked up some sweet banana hot peppers, some mild jalapeno hot peppers, another one that's like a different variety. So this is the jalapeno early hot pepper, and this is the jalapeno mild hot pepper. I got a sweet pepper just to have an orange sun because I do like orange, and I already had red and yellow pepper seeds. Got some more radishes just because I am enjoying growing the radishes in the arrow gardens. Now I don't know if these will be able to germinate as well or if they'll grow in that smaller size, like the pod size, but I may grow some outside and just see if I'm able to battle with our little woodland creatures, because at this point I know that we have rabbits that will be in our backyard. I know that there are wild boars in our neighborhood, and that is another reason why I have started venturing into the indoor arrow gardens, because it's something like the wild thornberries out here in our new neighborhood, and my husband does not want to put up a fence. So, short of feeding all these little woodland creatures, I want to grow some things indoors just to make sure that we actually get to eat the things that I grow. And another radish variety, this early scarlet globe. So another container variety. So again, you see where I'm going here, where I said that I'm just going to start a collection of container varieties. So I'll make myself another separate notebook just for those. Have some here that are my cucumbers, this bush slicer hybrid. Some more spinach. I think I already had some Bloomdale longstanding, but when I was clicking through and I ordered these online, I couldn't tell sometimes what the variety was. And like I said, I was just trying to get some things in my cart and check out while they were still in stock. I got some spearmint, so I was excited about that to replace the mint that was growing in the arrow garden that was too strong for me and my taste. Got some marjoram. Got some parsley to grow in another container variety. Got some more parsley. So this is like the flat leaf parsley, and this is the extra triple curled parsley. Here we have some sweet pea. I really like the colors of those. I think I've seen where some folks have been able to grow them well. Now mustard, I think I already have some red mustard. I may have even this exact variety of giant red. But when you get seeds and you're a seed collector, you just pick up more seeds. I, again, love zinnias, so I picked up some more of these giant double enchantress zinnia seeds. And last but not least is sunflowers. And I think I saw something online last night that 2021 is supposed to be the year of the sunflower. So what I envision doing, our house actually faces back onto the golf course in our gated community. So I want to put some sunflowers in our backyard. And hopefully my husband is not objected to that because I just like sunflowers. And last year I wanted to have a little grove of sunflowers for Monica to play in. So I grew a few sunflowers that did really well in our yard, but I didn't have the full out field of them that I kind of envisioned having. So I'll just try again this year. No harm, no foul. And I'll show you some that I actually picked up in person. So these right here, I went out and got from Home Depot. Some more tomatoes. I love seeing these little string of cherry tomatoes. And I have tried growing some super sweet before, but I think they were some seeds that I had from like 2012 that I just tried to throw into the arrow garden to see if they would germinate, knowing that they were pretty old. So I got myself some fresh seeds to see if I could start over. Again, I picked up some hot pepper seeds, not remembering that I had already ordered these from Lowe's. We'll get rid of them. I picked up some Brussels sprouts. I think in the last video that I posted, I mentioned that now is the time to be planting Brussels sprouts here in Louisiana. When we go really hard on keto, we do enjoy Brussels sprouts, especially when we get them nice and caramelized with some onions. So I will be growing some, or at least trying again, especially to do it now by the Louisiana New Orleans Growing Guide. Now is the time to start planting them or trying to grow them from seed. So I'll give it another go. Now is also the time to be planting cabbage. So I'm going to do that. Always like to plant pepper seeds. I just enjoy peppers and tomatoes. I find to be some of the most rewarding things to grow from seed. More radishes. The sparkler radishes too, I just find them to be fun to grow, attractive. So we'll see. I wanted to pick up some more organic seeds too. And more of these large red cherry tomatoes. The biggest tip I always give people is grow what you know that you like. I like red cabbage. In general, my family eats a lot of cabbage. We tend to do cabbage and sausage a lot. We like red lettuce. So I wanted to try this variety. I haven't grown this before. And last but not least, more red cherry tomatoes. So I got some of these organic seeds. I got some fairy morphs. I'm noticing that of the seed collection that I do have, these tend to germinate for me really well. I also have some burpee seeds in my collection. So just wanted to show y'all my recent haul and all the seeds that I'm going to be growing, still following my New Orleans planting guide. And I'm going to probably be dropping some more seeds in the next couple of days. I also will be showing y'all, I'm going to be starting some seeds using a Jiffy Hydro setup. It's something that I came across when I was browsing again on Lowe's. It's not anything that's sponsored. It's not anything that was provided to me. It's something that I bought of my own accord with my own funds. And I do have some other seeds that I got, particularly for my arrow garden. I mentioned that I was trying to grow some carrots, and this is the particular carrot variety that I got, these carrot atlas. After having grown those French breakfast radishes, I thought I wonder if I could find some carrots that might grow in a similar fashion. And I came across these online. So I dropped probably about 15 or 20 of these just to see what they would do. If you follow me long enough and come along with me on my gardening journey, you will learn that I am very much an what's the word? Experimenting or experiential. I like to experiment with my gardening, y'all. And I feel like nothing beats a fail but a try. Like, I can always try and risk a couple seeds. And if it works and it's successful, hey, we had a good time. And if not, I can always try again. So that's the kind of gardening I like to do, and just to have fun with it. These are some other seeds that I got. Some Tiny Tim tomatoes. I think I got some Red Robin tomatoes, and I just grouped them together. I think here are some more lettuce. Yes, some Tom Thumb lettuce. And then some little finger carrots. And I have a couple of different little finger carrots. I think I have some other ones filed away that I need to unpack with everything that we're doing, still getting settled at the new house. And some cucumber muncher that I ordered off of Amazon. Some more lettuce mix. So once I get everything done and cataloged in my true librarian nature that I have not let go of, I will share this with y'all again and let y'all see how I have it organized. But I do see myself now having one binder just for flowers, one binder that's for my seeds, and then one binder that's for my dwarf or container garden things that'll kind of be like the things that are exclusively for the aero garden that will stay in my aero gardens and not be transferred outside. But if you're following along with me for my Louisiana growers, I highly, highly, highly recommend. Oh, I'll have to give my Louisiana growing guide. This one is specifically for New Orleans with New Orleans planting tips, but I do also have the Louisiana vegetable guide that I go by, as well as the Louisiana growing guide and some other things from the LSU Ag Center, as well as Dan Gill and some of his tips. And I really do follow those because they've been helpful for me coming and living in New Orleans for the last 8 years and trying to garden here. So hey y'all, let's grow things, let's have fun together, and if I can be of a help to you, please do feel free to let me know. If you have any tips or questions, please do drop them down in the comments, and as always, thanks for watching.